I love this remix. This remix is so good. This remix
is a good remix.
Is freaking awesome. Oh my god. However, it's time for it to end and to get some actual game music. Because that remix goes on a little bit too long. And it's time to start. Hello everybody! Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. We are going to be going into the trial of Chapter 3. Should be a good time. Or maybe...
Also, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know why this...
Maybe it'll be a good time. Let me get you audio, Brandon, so you can hear. There you go. You should be able to hear again now.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Maya. How you doing?
Was unsure why this... why this chat I had wasn't updating. There we go. Yes, this... Yes. Yes, you've done it, Jack. You've made it funny.
Okay. Well, there is load game. Some hologram as well. So many people today. Thank you all for coming out.
Yeah.
Continue. Off we go.
All right. So we last left off right at the end of investigation. So we're just about to head into trial.
Yep.
But before that, we have bullets to review and skills to buy.
I'm gonna review all the bullets just because obviously last stream was earlier on this week and I have slept multiple times since then. So my memory is not always great.
And we learned the hard way what happens when we don't review the evidence before going in.
Oh yeah.
These things.
I become really dumb. So, Monokuma found number 3. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji. Ibuki's death was caused by a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There were no other external injuries. Hiyoko's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears the death was instant. Thank you for the host, Jack. I appreciate that. Next, there was blood on the soles of Ibuki's feet. There was a rope used for hanging. The rope used for hanging, according to McCann, there is no doubt that the cause of Ibuki's death was her hanging herself with this rope, which is really tragic. But it is what it is. Motel room key, yeah. So this was the key that Hiyoko had, right? In her kimono? Yeah. Scrap of thick paper. A thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting. So that was stuck to like the lighting that was up top. Music venue curtain, a black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. It is not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket and not something that was originally here. Thank you also, Maya, for the hosts. I appreciate that as well. Okay, so that curtain's probably important. Because I feel like we saw similar curtains in the hospital, didn't we? If I remember right.
Yeah.
Stepladder. Was found on the music venue stage. Tipped on its side. On its left side, there's a slight blood stain that can be seen. There's a candle. Was found in front of the music stage. Looks like a dim light was seen from the surveillance camera was actually from this candle. The surveillance camera unit itself, which is all smashed into pieces.
Smash.
AC temperature. The temperature was turned up super high. So that the place stayed warm, which made it really hard to figure out when people actually died.
Yeah,
you can't
determine this whole AC
death.
Timer sparked an argument between me and Sharp last stream about how sustained I am for wearing jeans in that kind of weather.
Yeah, Jack, thank you so much for the £20, by the way. I appreciate that. Jack said that he was going to give me some money to purchase Payday 2 so I could start playing with people, and I appreciate the fact that he did that, so it's all good. There was a big smudge on the floor, evidence that a blood stain was wiped off of the music stage. And we believe it was probably Hyoko's. Semi-transparent glob that, you know, friggin' Chiaki decided to eat for some reason. It was stuck to where both the music venue doors touched each other. She does have no fear. It's crazy. Yo, thank you for all the hosts. Everyone's hosting me right now. I appreciate it. Helps get me noticed a little bit more. I'm all down for that.
Speaking of, hologram, thank you for the hosting.
So many people. McCann's account. Okay, so McCann's account was right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning. McCann was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone, realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Okay. Surveillance monitor video. So that's the video that Hajime saw that showed Ibuki hanging herself. Or it could have just before she actually did it, but kind of can infer what happened from then. Fuyuhiko met McCann in front of the hospital. They split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater, the Electric Avenue, but they did not find anyone. Apparently Fuyuhiko and McCann were only separated for a short time. Sonya's account, Hyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled. I made that mistake last time. She was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue storage room. Movie invitation ticket. It was prepared by Monokuma. One ticket was passed out per person. Date was passed out is printed on the ticket. Alright, cool. Monokuma's account. A Monomi tote bag that was sold at the movie theater is a limited item because only one person can buy it. Apparently you get another bag for free when you purchase it. So it was a buy one get one free deal. That's something that might be important.
So yeah, that sounds important.
The Wizard of Monomi, the actual movie itself, that Monokuma directed, that was a really bad movie. First Monomi Scarecrow died by hanging herself. Next Monomi Lion was pumped full of arrows. Finally Monomi Tin Man died by getting chopped into metal pieces. So there were some similarities between that film and the way that the people died in this case. Alright, now we've reviewed all the bullets, and my mind is a little bit more refreshed.
Let's head to Monokuma Rock.
Yep. Good old Mount
Rock.
Monokuma Mall. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough, Monokuma himself showed up.
That's really all that's left.
I know, right? Do you guys want to go to class? Trial? Not really.
Man, it feels like just yesterday we had a full class of 16.
I know. I don't feel like I've been doing this for that long, and it already feels like there's so few people.
Hey.
What did you do with Nekomaru, Monokuma? That's a good question. No, we haven't come to avenge him. We just want to know what you did with him. Wait, are you saying he did die?
Anyway,
He's unavailable today, so he's not going to take part in the trial?
Huh.
Does that mean there's no way that he did it? I'm taking it that there's no way he could have been involved if he's like, you know, dead. Well, not dead, but, you know, almost
Yeah,
dead.
fair enough.
Don't worry about it. He's just inviting us up.
well,
We've got to not think about that, guys, and we've got to think about the case at hand. Because Nagito is just excited about lots of things that he shouldn't
about
be. That's just Nagito all over.
Because Nagito's sporting a sporting a hope boner that could poke your eye out.
Poetic justice prevail?
What do you?
That's not what you're about. You know that full well. We all know you're about that hope.
All about that hope.
All about that hope.
I'm gonna do it!
Let's go. Let's just jump on in. Oh god. This is so surreal every time. I'm like, why? Why do we go up an escalator to go into a giant Monokuma mouth?
Why not an escalator, though?
And then it shakes violently. Yo, Elevator! How are you doing, Elevator? It's been a while. Still considered the best character in the game.
Yeah, Elevator's like the only character who won't kill someone.
I mean, you say that. Elevator could kill someone if it wanted to. But it's so good that it doesn't.
Also, Ollie's right. It would take time, man. Stairs take time.
Stairs would take time. Alright, how's he decorated this time, I wonder? He redecorates every time. Oh, I see. With like a kind of like a almost like a castle or like a ruin type look to it.
Kind of. Yeah, almost like a Colosseum.
Yeah, Colosseum. That's a good way of putting it.
Hey, hey!
I mean,
no!
if he's alive, it's alright trying to invite him, but like, is he gonna be up for it? Like, just because he's alive doesn't mean he's capable of being here, mon ami.
That's... Well,
Also, he's done like no investigation. He may not have any idea what's going on.
He hasn't got a clue, to be honest.
Yahoo!
Alright.
Stop showing me this game! I already feel bad enough!
She was the mood maker of our group. It's gonna be a different place without her around. Hiyoko, well,
bitch.
Hiyoko the ultimate bitch. I'm not...
And nothing of value was lost to the group.
I was about to say poor Hiyoko, but honestly, she put it on herself. Rip in death.
Rip best girl. Rip best girl and rip worst girl.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah, if you guys missed my rant from last stream, I've commented how why
Rip
I really hate
Baskel
Hiyoko
and Rip
because,
Baskel.
because even though Hiyoko dies, which I should be happy for, I can't enjoy it because Ibuki is also dead.
Yup. Oh, dude. Yes, I will save, even though I haven't done anything since the last save. Oh, I didn't purchase skills. I didn't purchase any skills.
We should be able to open the handbook if we want to, but let's see how much that skill we got a skill from Chiaki. Let's see how much that costs.
That's true. What was Chiaki's skill? Cheat code.
Cheat code.
The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. Cannot be confined with infinity ultimate flame. Or unlimited flaming, sorry. Can't read words. So wait, the timer doesn't go down now? That's the best!
I don't know. I've always read this kind of interestingly, because, like, I'm not sure it does exactly what it does. But either
Seems
still,
pretty
we're still
useful.
equipping it.
Seems pretty useful.
Also,
we have
because
everything else
the
equipped.
reason I say that is because you can't combine it with Infinity Unlimited Flame, which I believe is what Gundam's skill is, which destroys white noise and... Okay, so yeah, we can't go to the report card and purchase skills from here. I just wasn't entirely certain.
Okay.
We don't have enough for Lost in Thought and Charisma.
We do not. We only have 4 things left to spend, so we can get Cool and Composed.
Yeah.
What does that do? That is your aim.
Steady's
That's
your aim.
actually
You
pretty
might want
useful.
that.
Yeah. We'll go for that. And then we'll equip that, and then we're all ready. Alright. Let's go, guys.
Okay.
I do not
Trial
know
3.
who
Now
could have
then,
done this.
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the
boy.
class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Who done it?
If you
Who
vote
done it?
correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I agree, Monkey.
Call
I
yourself-
don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Oh god, I apologize about sneezing, guys. My my nose is a little bit tickly at the moment.
Yeah,
Even if
mine
you
is
do
also
grasp it, you're just gonna
feeling a bit the
confuse
same,
the
so I
heck out of us,
apologize in
aren't you?
advance.
That's true.
But Nagito's
Nagito
not alone.
would just confuse
I don't
things.
really get it either.
You're
Well-
fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Wow!
I mean, harsh but true.
It's true though. Oh, but wow. Oh my god.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
Also, she's completely
Listen up.
unfazed by it.
The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
You know
That is a
what?
surprisingly optimistic way of looking at it.
Jeez.
Even Hajime's just like, yeah, okay.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed
Jerry's like,
with the
whatever.
trial if those two can't participate in the arguments.
Okay.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Don't let your dreams be memes. I agree.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
No, I'm good. Just.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
Okay.
The other
Fuyuhiko
five
and
were motel
I.
team were myself,
Don't be grammar.
Kazuichi,
Vixen.
Chiaki,
No,
and
no,
Hyoko.
I'm just poking fun. Look, here's the thing. I'm a writer, and I'm not as much of a grammar Nazi as Chugga is.
Jeez.
Spending the night at the
Just
hospital was
saying.
prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
Yep.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
You did. It was a very interesting experience waking up that day.
Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
Are you not gonna mention the other thing? I suppose you don't need to, but
We immediately headed over to
it
the
was
hospital, and after we confirmed
it
his
was pretty
recovery,
hilarious.
It's irrelevant, damn it. It's irrelevant.
I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
Yep.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
I did.
When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
Oh,
I'm not
shut
sure
up.
heart pounding is exactly how I'd describe it personally, but
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp on the head was already hanging from the ceiling.
Game? I'm warning you.
I thought I should tell the
Stop
others right
it.
away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
True.
At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
That's also true.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital.
But like, how long did you rest? Like, realistically, I feel like you can't have rested, like, at all, honestly.
And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So
I mean,
I sprinted out.
you
of
also
the
bring up
hospital.
excellent point. We could have also just reviewed the evidence on the trial prep screen, but either or, it really didn't matter. It'd be reviewed regardless.
That's
it was
true.
just a matter of where we did it rather than.
That's true.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
In
Pled
various.
with him in various ways. To elaborate, please. What were these various ways?
Various ways?
That's what we want to know.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
No, she did rest on our face. In fact, she's done it twice now.
She did it twice. She did it twice.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
I feel like people are going to be suspicious of us this time.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door.
Yeah, we're. In a way,
But
we
when
do
that
kind of
happened,
look a bit,
We didn't just find Ibuki's body.
a little bit
We also found
suspicious.
Hiyoko's.
Yeah. Like, if I was in someone else's position, the people I would suspect would be Fuyuhiko and myself. Like, they would be the two people to expect.
And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
It was.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
Oh my god.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Okay, I'm glad you understand.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Nagito, I
See?
was hoping you wouldn't
See, this is what I meant.
get onto that.
This is what I meant. People would start
Sorry,
suspecting
I'm
us right
only
away.
being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
What's suspicious about
No,
it?
No, it isn't.
Hajime,
Fuck you,
the
Nagito.
truth.
you're
Dang
the
it.
only one who saw the hanging video and the first one to discover Ibuki's body.
Yep,
Then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
that's true. But why? Why would I lie?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Why would I lie?
Obviously.
I
So you
liked
could make us
Ibuki.
ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
And what would that be?
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Prove it.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Jeez. Also, hi Jedi Zach. How you doing? Dang it, Nagito. Make my argument.
If we must.
If I have to. Surveillance monitor video, movie's invitation ticket, motel room key.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Alright.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be
Okay,
a
yeah,
lie.
That's what I thought. Now
think I
your
can
time
deny
limit just
that
doesn't go down when you
After all, Hajime is the only
accidentally
witness.
shoot
Why
statements
would
with
Hajime lie?
your
Well,
silencer.
obviously, because he's the
I'm
killer.
not mean that's so useful because it's very easy to accidentally do it.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means
Aha.
it probably is
That's
Hajime's
it.
fault.
My movie ticket.
Bullshit.
I call bullshit
Because
on
I
that.
only just saw the movie.
I hadn't
Hajime's
seen the movie by
testimony
that
is
point.
clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie,
I can agree with that.
That would
I
also
agree
be a
with
lie.
that.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all,
why would Hajime...
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill both of them?
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Boom.
No, that's
Gotcha! Mostly just sitting around these days? Same. Same.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
wrong. Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Why did you... Alright.
Nagito, I fucking hate you.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
It's true.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
It's true. I paid $1.5 million to not watch that movie.
And ended up watching
And ended
it
up having to watch it anyway. So now I'm in debt by $1.5 million. I'm poor, guys.
Isn't
I've
that
got
right,
huge debts to pay
Monica?
off.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Well, hey, look at it this way. You're 20 pounds closer.
True.
There's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
No, no one told me anything.
hold on a sec.
Nobody
You're the
told
one who
me
brought this up in the
shit.
first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Okay, I understand, but, like,
I also
Did you
provided
have
with
to?
don't
warm-up.
complicate things.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
The irony.
Don't get mad.
I love it.
I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Did you?
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
Okay.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yes, I am fairly positive she climbed the ladder by herself.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Yes and no.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
That's
I don't
the
know,
bit
but
I don't know.
I hope. I don't know. I don't know who
Murder
killed her, but
coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't
Now, like-
possible, huh?
My only theory, which is a crazy ass theory, right? Is this is like wild theory, but the only thing I really have to go on is that Ibuki committed suicide because she was super gullible at the time thanks to that freaking disease. So someone literally told her to kill herself. But there's no reason someone couldn't have also told her to kill Hiyoko. And then follow it up by killing herself. But we have no idea who would have told her to do that. Like, then there's almost no way you could figure that out. So...
I mean that would line up pretty well with what happened in Chapter 3 in the last game.
Actually, it
Someone
would.
else was forced-
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing, is that someone had to have tampered with that scene, because when we first looked in the room, we saw just Ibuki's body hanging, but Hiyoko wasn't tied to the pillar. And then when we came back to the room, not like a few minutes later, Hiyoko was then tied to the pillar, but the door was locked, so no one could have got in the room. Like...
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So there was a 10-minute gap where someone was able to get in there and, like, seal that room and tie Hiyoko to a friggin' pillar.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Yes.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right?
Correct.
If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
That's true. That's something that still puzzles me.
That's the tricky
You're
bit.
absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Yep.
They were?
They were. They had to have been. Like, there's no other way.
But
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
The irony is when the characters say that it isn't a game and it's not a deliberate fourth wall break. That's true. This game breaks the fourth wall multiple times, but it's normally always Monokuma that does it.
And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Wait, what?
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
You're the ones that weren't trying to break into the room.
Well,
The others all have alibis.
and they also don't have alibis.
Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
We did. As for like, we know full well that we weren't in that room.
Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
That's true.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
Yep.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
But how the hell is he gonna have done anything? Monokuma, don't try to
Stop it,
impersonate
Monokuma.
Nekomaru. Nekomaru's too good for that.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Oh, he's up to something
Please
weird.
stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Yep.
What a
That's
weird
true.
way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
Yo, Sharp.
Not late at all. Only about 30 minutes.
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
And even then, maybe only closer to like 15 when we actually started the trial.
Alright, what do we got this time? Make my argument. Let's go. Room key, scrap of thick paper, step ladder, semi-transparent glob, surveillance monitor, video.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
All right.
By locking the door from the inside, they
Okay.
tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Yes, yes I am.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over. I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, okay.
To be fair, Jack, this is the latest he's shown up.
Unacceptable! Alright.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
From the inside.
They tried to
That's
keep
the
us
thing
from
I
getting
can
in.
pose. From the inside. Is there anything to suggest that might not have been the case?
Sorry, Hyoko's dead. I gotta start pulling my weight now. I gotta I gotta keep the bitch level
Oh.
equalized.
Is the drumstick itself actually a bullet? It's not, is it? It's not one that
No,
we
it
can
isn't.
have.
So what's something else that could have been used to seal the door?
It seems they were
I
trying
think
to
that
stall
glove
for
was
time.
what it was. I need
How did they
to
lock the
agree
door?
with her with the blob.
Well,
That door
how
should
would
not have
but
had a
how
lock.
would that glob agree with the
The
drumstick?
lock was on the
Oh,
floor
yeah,
in
I
front of the
suppose.
door.
It's a
Are you
disagreement.
talking about the broken drumstick?
Yeah.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Yes, you have. Good job. Alright, hang on.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
It's not that one.
By locking the door from the inside.
There we go.
No,
I
that's
figured it
not-
out.
Oh, I do hate her, but that's the thing though. I'm already giving Rob shit. I don't need
There's also
Hyoko
a
to
possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
be stealing my thunder.
From the outside. How?
So it's less that I'm
Glob stuck to the
keeping
main
Spirit
door.
alive. It's more that Hyoko
That's what they
stepping
used.
stepping on my turf.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Not necessarily rubber, but some sort of sealant. A gummy!
What
It was
was it?
gummy! It was totally a gummy.
It was gummy. Tie it in from last chapter.
Nah, dude, it's glue.
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Yup.
Glue?
Yes,
Glue.
glue.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, you're the one that freaking stuck it in your mouth, you weirdo. Why would you do that?
Can't believe you're calling your own wife a weird man.
And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Why did you put it in your mouth? Like, you don't just
put
walk
it
up
in your
to...
mouth.
You don't just walk up to, like, oh, hey, there's this weird sort of, like, gloopy glob thing. Let's put it in my mouth. Excuse me?
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
It wasn't rubber at all. It was rubber. I
didn't
am
know
smart.
Glue was edible.
It's not edible. Do not try it. Akane, I know you'll eat anything, but glue is something you should not eat.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
Yes, it's true. Thank you, Sonia.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
It was.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
I mean, I think so.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
It does.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't
Does
really
edible
matter.
glue exist,
The
Maya?
killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
It might. I honestly do not know.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
True.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
They just snapped a drumstick and put it near the door, and then glued it shut.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Yup.
Yep.
Then
That's exactly what we
I
said.
totally fell for that fucking trap.
You did. You should be ashamed, Fuhigo.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Yeah, don't go doing that again. That was stupid.
In a quarrel, sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut up, Monami.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered
For
Yoko and
science.
created a closed space.
I wouldn't recommend it. You know.
Just on
And they
matter of
also
principle.
picked her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Listen, you guys are being really short-sighted. What if she was already killed and then was just tied up afterwards?
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
What?
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Okay.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Correct.
And when you went back with everyone else, Kyoko's body was there too, right?
Correct.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Okay.
Here, I have proof.
The paper?
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Yes.
That's right. Just what is this scrap anyway?
It's wallpaper, right?
Well, let's put that to the test because it's time for everyone's least favorite mechanic in this game.
Oh no, is it Hangman? Oh god. Alright, Hangman time, let's go. I got this. I'm on point this time. I'm pretty certain it's wallpaper. So I'm gonna be looking for the right letters straight off the bat. Don't need those. P's, get out of here, P's. I don't need an E either. I'm looking for them W's if they're even here. Like, I could be wrong. Oh, there's one. Move quicker. I got it. Boom. All right. I need an L. That's an L. Good job. P. What is up with that? Get out of here. Oh my god, there's so many letters. There's so many letters right now. I need another L. Nope. I messed that one up.
So much damage.
So much damage.
I've said it before, I said it again. This iteration of Hangman's Gambit sucks!
Oh, piss. There we go, Pete.
Yeah, I agree, Jeff. Improved Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, that's what it is.
Whoop. What's up?
I mean,
Hey, that's what I need.
I guess if you want to get technical about it, it's more of a challenge than the first game's Hangman's Gambit, but it's more of a challenge for, like, all of the wrong reasons.
I need another P. Crap. I need another P.
I need a P.
I need a P, man. I need it right now. There it is. Now I need an E.
Need an E.
There's one. Boom. I need an R. There it is. No, no, no. Piss. No, no. Piss. We got it. God damn it. Oh.
Can we get to V3 already so that we can actually play a good version of Hangman's Gambit?
Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Oh. Oh my god.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Yep,
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper.
that was. I noticed that because I got the beady eyes. I see everything. Nothing escapes me.
You're right. You overlay the scrap
Nothing
that
escapes
was
you
caught
except
on the
gravel.
lighting, tear in the
Except
wallpaper.
gravel and swimsuits, man. That's a combination I just didn't see ever. Ever.
See?
Ever.
It fits perfectly.
Alright.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body
Yeah, there
disappearing?
are.
Maybe.
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Yo.
But
Are
if
you
you guys were
suggesting?
exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Is he suggesting what I think he's suggesting?
I don't know. What do you think he's suggesting?
Like, the spare wallpaper was, like, wrapped over the top of, like, her body? So that, looking from the doorway, you wouldn't even notice. But then afterwards was taken back down so you could see... I mean, that seems really absurd, but... Let's give it a try.
Now for a
Logic
much
drop.
better
Oh,
game.
okay. Alright. Let's figure it out. Let's test our logic, guys. Let's see how good we are. Let's go. Oh, I have to jump. What's the jump button? That's the jump button. Alright. Whoa! I have to go faster.
And you gotta be going faster.
Alright. Alright, we got this. Whoa! Oh my god, there's obstacles now. Yo!
Checkpoint.
Freaking Tony Hawk! Let's go!
And you'll know when you hit a checkpoint because it's those yellow bits on the track.
I was... why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? I think it's because it was hidden. Speed up! Speed up, speed up! Oh my god.
Yeah, and they start taking away your room to maneuver.
Alright, question 2. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper or a curtain? I'm thinking they're trying to get me to think wallpaper right now, and that's my current train of thought. Could have been hidden behind the curtain.
Could have.
But
But why would we draw attention to the wallpaper only to immediately
yeah,
not
yeah. Ooh. 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 This game. Let's go. Woo. Get that sweet air. Alright. Question 3. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. They formed a wall. Covered the pillar. Yeah. We got this, man. Ain't no one gonna beat me at logic. Yeah!
I don't know. Even though I know it's a completely different game. All I'm thinking of is the.
It's all coming.
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, faster, faster!
I did it, Sharp! I went fast! I went fast, man! I did it!
Went fast. You did the thing, Rob.
Oh my god. Thank you, Sharp, for the bits. I appreciate that.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
It would have taken quite a long time to tape up the hidden
Do
body.
you have experience with this?
Yeah, that's a good point,
concerned?
Gundam. Honestly, I don't question Gundam's hobbies anymore.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yay, memes!
Memes. I have some hot memes. Only some, though. I don't go over the top. I just like a sprinkling of memes, you know. Just a sprinkle.
By wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a
Too
slightly
fast.
larger
Too
pillar.
fast.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Kyoko's body was already there.
Yep. You just wouldn't be able to tell from the distance you looked at it from.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
No.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
Correct.
That's also true.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
Yes. That would make sense.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So
Yep.
using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Yep.
It makes
That's how they
sense.
hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
And left it there. And that's how we found it out. Otherwise, I don't think we would have even known that that was what would happen.
And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
Correct.
But going to the trouble of hiding his body...
Ollie just noticed the name of the bar.
It's very cool.
Yes, it does
Yes.
in fact say Titty Typhoon.
That's the name of the music venue in this game.
We're all going down to Titty
Crime
Typhoon.
itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
It's a music venue, Ollie. It's nothing else. Come on now.
It's nothing dirty at pervs.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Nah. It's not that big of a
Nah.
deal.
When was Hiyoko actually killed?
That's a good point. We don't
Good
know.
point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Okay.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Monami, you're really,
Monami.
really dumb sometimes.
Monami, you're breaking my
kidding
balls
me?
here.
You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
2.5D!
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Hey now, I didn't voluntarily sleep with McCann twice. She nearly suffocated me twice. You know, like it wasn't voluntary. I'm not into that shit. Asphyxiation is not a fetish that I have. I can tell you that much.
Well, good, because I was
You're
concerned.
pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't
Moss
eat
balls.
moss balls. I just enjoy looking at them.
Why?
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
2.5D.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
It does. It matches it basically perfectly. That's the power of strength and love.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It does, sort of. Only sort of, though. Only in the fact that they're both suspended the same way. Because the lion was pinned up by being shot to death with arrows.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
It was. What kind of shut up. I mean, that depends on who you are, I suppose. Like, I ain't kink shaming. Anyone, you can do what you want, guys. Just, you know.
But why did the killer
Just
go
make
to
sure
all
you're
this
doing
trouble
it
in
with
the first
with
place?
an annoying and consenting adult. That's all we're saying.
That's all we want. Oh my god.
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Why do you think they did it? What? Oh, why do I think they did it? Oh god. To hide the weapon,
Why
to
do-
mix up the killing order, because they like movies, to let the accomplice escape. To mix up the killing order.
Because they like movies.
Because they like movies.
I see.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Yeah.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
I believe so, yes.
A valid line of reasoning.
Why else would they try to hide the time of death so well?
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Oh my god.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Gundam, why are you so worked up? Chill out, man.
What a
Gundam, you acted awfully suspicious. What a jerk.
I went into this trial not suspecting anyone. And now
now
I'm
you're
suspecting you.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Probably.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Oh my god.
Look,
This fucking dialogue
Ibuki
is
died
surreal
because she hanged
sometimes.
herself, right?
That's what we all believe,
That means
yes.
when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Correct.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
Got you.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Right.
How
Okay.
light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Okay, now, how do you know she
Well-
was still standing?
Your opponent
Well,
is out of your
It's
league.
obviously
It is too
still
absurd to try to
Kyoko.
perplex
Just because
me
she's
so
dead doesn't disqualify her from the competition, Sharp.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
She does claim that.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
How do you know she doesn't have psychic abilities, Gundam? Can you prove that she doesn't?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
I love
The absence of
Chiaki.
proof. The absence of proof is not proof.
I love Chiaki's face when she puffs out her cheeks like this. It's great.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Chiaki is the smart one. Chiaki is also best girl, so...
You're one to talk.
We are just gonna talk in circles. Alright. Make my argument. Let's go. I think it's gonna be the blood on the souls. Blood on the souls.
When
Murder
Hiyoko
in the
died,
room.
Ibuki's
Wait, I'm
feet
sorry.
were on the
Wait,
floor.
That's supposed to be smoke in the water.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Maybe.
Did you see her
That
walking?
doesn't work.
It doesn't. But I did it
Her
anyway.
feet were on the floor. Was there any sign she stepped on something?
Can I agree with that?
I agree with that.
I can. Alright.
Can agree.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Correct.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Side with the hamsters.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna friggin' argue with the hamsters. Hamsters could kill me.
Hyoko's only wound
This
was
is
a
before
little
Dark
slice
Days
on
of
her
Destruction,
neck,
man.
and she
The
died
full-
almost instantly, right?
The for Dark Days of Destruction.
Hamsters are only their temporary form, remember?
That's right. It's just like the bee from Earthbound. It's not really a bee, it's just the form it's taking right now.
Yeah, Ollie, that's because everyone in this universe just has Pepto for blood.
Yeah, all the blood is like bright pink in this game.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was
Because
mortally wounded.
Japan is weird about the...
Which means Ibuki
Japan
was
is
still alive at the
weird
exact
about their
moment
depiction
Hiyoko
of
was
blood in
killed.
video games.
But it's funny when they talk about something being like blood colored, because then you go, "What do you mean bright pink, or do you mean actually red?"
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
All right, he's coming at me.
Oh,
Is that it?
well, I'm also
A
fairly
shepherd
certain
dressed
the
in his
pink
Sunday
blood is
finest
actually
still
like
reeks
a
of
censorship
rat
concern in
Hajime
Japan.
Hinata.
It possibly is.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? It's a good line.
Wait. Excuse me?
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how
Focus.
serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Gundam, I'm ready for it. Let's go.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Oh my god. All right.
What even is this game? What even is
Even
Gundam?
is Gundam. All right. There's a few things here.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about we can see a nice
Huh,
nightmare.
that was weird. Was there in fact blood at the scene though?
There was blood at the scene.
There was sign of blood at the scene. Just what happened to it?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
There was, however, blood on the stepladder.
Oh, yeah, but that's irrelevant.
You're saying the
Okay.
blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to...
But you're on the right track.
Try
Just
to
the
remember
wrong
the crime scene. There was no blood on the
Or
floor.
knife.
Ah, there was a smudge. Oh crap, I missed it. All
Missed
right,
it.
that's all right.
Just about 1 minute.
It's all right. I figured it out.
You can see a nice nightmare. You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Oh, ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow
Boom.
me to cut through those words. That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Correct.
Don't say
Also,
such
yeah,
foolish
remember, you
things.
can't slow down
You
the
don't have proof
rebuttal
of that at all.
Oh, I can, can't I?
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Because quite honestly,
When the
I
killer
always
tried
forget
to
we
hide
can slow
Yoko's
down the rebuttal
body,
showdown.
They probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but
It's crazy. It's just fun because it's crazy fast, and you've like got to be really quick with doing everything if you don't slow it down.
Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Probably.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Yeah, if you'd noticed the blood prior, then yeah, that'd be really bad.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Yep.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Probably.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Mm,
aside from
Okay.
Nikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Correct.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of new Fuyuhiko. Old Fuyuhiko can go suck a dick, but new Fuyuhiko I'm all down for. He's cool.
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
Yes.
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
It was.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
As far as we can tell, that is what we
It
believe.
appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Alright, Gundam, I'm glad you're backing down on this.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
What part of the story on? This is the class 3 trial. Shop's already got it. This is this class 3 trial.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be spoiled if you haven't played this far, dude.
Wait a sec.
But thank you
There's
for
something I
checking
wanna
out the
run
stream.
by
I
Monokuma
appreciate it
first.
regardless.
We appreciate the traffic regardless.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
What do you mean?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Good point. It wasn't a completely fluid transition, but to be fair, I almost feel like a lot of what Fuyuhiko was before was all putting on an act. So
Yeah.
it's easy to drop an act as opposed to completely change your personality. So I kind of see it more of that way. And going through what he went through would cause you to drop an act like that in like a second. You know? That's just my way of
Same
looking
as
at it.
always, you have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Okay.
Monokuma, don't get deep on
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Just cuz.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That is incredibly possible.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Are you sure?
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
That's a good point. If the despair disease hadn't worn off at the moment where she killed Hyoko, going based on my old theory, then she'd regain her own consciousness again, realize that she'd done that, and maybe the guilt got to her, like straight away. Or maybe that's what happened.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able
Semi-
to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Semi-unrelated. Hey, Jack. How's the
After Hajime
Fate
saw the
Go
hanged body,
Christmas
the
event
sudden
treating ya?
appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive.
She was.
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Do you think?
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
No way.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
Like, if you've gone and hung yourself, how are you supposed to get down from that? Like,
Sounds about accurate. How many exchange tickets have you gotten, Jack?
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
That's also true.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state.
Computer, stop that.
If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
How do you fake your death by hanging? Like, how do you even do that?
I see. So that means...
It's possible, just very, very involved.
It's gonna be very difficult to do.
There's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Okay.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Okay.
If Ibuki
Just
didn't
the one?
commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
That's also very, very true.
It can take a while for it to happen, but like you can't get down from it yourself manually. Like there's like if you are being hung, you can't get out of it. That's why it was used as like capital punishment. Like
yeah, sorry. But yeah, the exchange tickets.
According to that video you saw,
You know what you
Ibuki was by
actually
herself when
exchanged
she
for
climbed the stepladder, right?
for multiple sabers. Or sorry, Arturias. I guess I can't call this one saber technically.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
no.
No.
That.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi.
Yeah, I'm grinding for my last one.
Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
No, that's bad. Don't do that. Cause my alibi isn't strong.
Since Hajime
Wow,
has
yeah,
seen
you've
the video,
done a lot
it is
more
clear
boxes than
what
I have,
time the
Jack.
crime took place.
I barely got a chance to play much during this event, so I'm really scrambling to get the last ticket.
Yeah, if they cut the rope, like you could save yourself, but like you'd have to like put another rope back up for when we got there, and there was no evidence of a second rope.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Yep.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
It was actually live.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's
The crystal lore from the last of like the level 80 event. Yeah.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Oh jeez. I ain't gonna disobey an order from Sonya. Sonya's account, movie, invitation ticket, cancel account, surveillance monitor video.
Gotcha,
We
Jack.
can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Wait. Fuyuhiko's account was after Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital. They split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue. Didn't find anyone. They were only separated for a short time.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Who doesn't have the alibi?
We can
for
exclude
that
the sick
time?
people like me and Akane, right?
And
So
what
I
about
can
the others?
object that.
Right before the morning announcement,
What? There's not really
I
anything.
was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Sleeping.
Everyone
I
at the
can
motel was
object.
doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What
Oh,
about
I
you
didn't see
guys?
that. Let's press this one. Surveillance monitor video. What's that one? That's literally just the.
Yeah, that's just the video.
That's just the video. That doesn't really work for anything.
Not really.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Oh no, that's an agree statement,
Also-
not a contradictory
yeah.
statement. My bad.
Crap!
My bad.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
Yo, hang on.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
No, okay. Didn't Sonya say that she went? Oh no, that was last night.
Come
She
on.
went to speak to
Come on,
Thingy.
think. Who is the weakest alibi here
Crap!
of the evidence we have? Because we have a couple people's
We can
accounts.
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what
Who
about
was
the
the-
others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
I could contradict
Okay,
the fact
I
that
will tell
no
you.
one has an alibi.
I will tell you. Yeah, I will tell you. The statement you're looking for is nobody has an alibi.
And I can contradict it with the fact that someone does have an alibi.
We can exclude the
Alright,
sick people
so
like me.
who does have an alibi out of the bullets that we have?
Who has an alibi?
McCann's account is one of the things we have. Come on now. Play with me here.
Right up until the Monokuma announced it that morning.
McCann was with Hajime the whole time, after which she went to the hospital to check on everyone, realized that Buki disappeared. Okay, yeah, it's McCann, really.
Mm-hmm. She has the weakest alibi.
She does have the weakest alibi.
And what about
Okay.
the others?
Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone.
So everyone who stayed at the...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be.
That's not.
Aside from those afflicted by, if nobody has an alibi, then
There we go. We figured it out.
Eventually.
Hold on.
Did I see
Not
anyone
always
else at the
missing an
hospital?
alibi.
What do you mean? You mean when I went there? Honestly, I don't remember.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Yeah, yeah. Gonna have to go into that.
Until I saw that Henry video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Don't put it that way.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. It's
not what you think. See, Chiaki's shocked. I'm sorry, I didn't betray you. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, you didn't mean to get caught. There's a difference.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
If it was anyone else. Yeah, Jack doesn't like McKenna much.
I get it.
No,
You
he
guys
really
had
doesn't.
alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Oh, Chiaki's judging so hardcore, though.
She was. I'm really sad.
It's better if
Okay.
you think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Correct.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Thanks, Sonya.
We've got to find a snappier name for that, Sonya.
Come on now.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
What do you mean? I mean, honestly, I don't know why someone would imitate the movie.
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying
Honestly?
the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process.
What? Chop? Get out of here. That ain't true.
Yeah.
You know it.
No. Oh, it's totally true. And you know what? I don't care.
Was
I mean,
that
who
the
wouldn't want to
only
get with this
reason the
beautiful
killer made
face?
both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
No, you don't.
You don't feel bad at all. You confuse us literally all the time. No, Sharp, come back. I didn't mean it. You can stay.
Sharp, come back.
I think the killer had
Blame
a
it all
completely different
on
reason
Rob.
for falsifying the murder sequence.
Are we still in that trap? We might be. Oh, a suspend. Okay, all right. I'm gonna
That's
take.
what I'm here for. I'm here to kill you all. Wait, what?
Hiya!
Hi.
Rob, redacted. Rob, cut this out. Cut this out. Cut this out. This needs to be redacted from the recording. I can't incriminate myself like this.
I can't do that, Brandon.
Damn it.
What?
Stop it!
Oh, right. Barry, edit this out.
What is the Monokuma? Appeal time. No one treats you like a redhead stepchild, do they? I suppose. About 30,000 words or so. That's a simple one. There might be merchandise opportunities. Oh my god. Okay.
What a disappointment!
The relationship between these two is ridiculous. Yes, I will save. I will also.
Uh-oh. Sharp's got me figured out. I've become the ultimate
Once
despair
again,
again.
I I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
I am going to take this brief moment, being as we hit the halfway point anyway, to go on break just for a moment, just so I can get myself a drink and stuff. No, we'll actually keep the game music on. There we go. I'll be back momentarily. Hold on to your hats, and I'll chat to you when I get back.
In the meantime, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna grind out some more shit in Fate. What was that? Fucking hell, it was under the thing. Jedi? Zach, I believe that was. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Remember to shave frequently. That's actually good advice, Jack, because I always... Jack! Solid typo, Jack. Solid typo.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Monami! It's a Jigglypuff seen from above. But is it actually, Zach, is it actually the most useless Pokemon? I mean, yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Yep,
Oh,
you're
damn
certainly
it.
back.
Yo, Sharp, did you just throw bits at me again?
Yeah, Sharp threw more bits at you.
Thank you
He
so
saw a
much,
wild
man.
Monami and he had to let us know.
Who is that Pokemon? It's Monomi.
Shh, Jack! That's supposed to be a secret.
Wait, what? Brandon, what are you doing to me, man? Alright, let's get back to it.
You can't fire me. I technically don't work for him.
I mean, I don't pay him. He's doing this because A, he wants to, and B, I asked him. Oh, dear me. What's your unreasonable situation this time, Monami?
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why
The-
did it turn out like this?
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
Great Scott! What the heck's a gigawatt, dude? Jack, what the hell is a gigawatt?
What the hell's a gigawatt?
We were
Oh,
supposed
man.
to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Now I just want to watch this Back to the Future. So thanks, Jack.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Oh, thank you, Monami, for the kind words of encouragement. Yeah, if any of you haven't figured out, Back to the Future is like my favorite trilogy of films. I just
same
love the
here.
films a lot.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
It did. Oh my god, the conflict.
Did I confuse
The struggle.
you?
The struggle is real.
So,
Not like this.
I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Nagito, get over it.
This again.
I can have a guess at what your favorite trilogy is. It would be Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3, right?
God damn it, you beat me to it. I was about to say, it's a prequel trilogy, right? You're totally a big fan of that prequel trilogy, right? Like that?
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Jeez, Nagito.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Because they can't kill 3 people, Nagito.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Specifically the Phantom Menace.
That rule is too harsh.
That's everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
The content of the movie.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
I also read that as Dragon Boner.
Dragon Boner. Jeez.
Dragon
Come on now,
Boner is my
guys.
favorite trilogy.
It's the best trilogy of games.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows.
This
right?
was the thing that bugged me.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Correct.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Maybe.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Yeah.
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Correct.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Duct tape holds better than arrows, that's why they used it. That's the only reason.
Duct tape, man. Duct tape for all of your everyday murder needs.
Yoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
No.
Are we?
No, we're not. And I don't know why it wasn't planned.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
I can tell you why.
You're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
Wow,
Look,
Sharp.
Look, Sharp, could you at least wait until I've shaved? Because I've got a little too much facial hair right now.
Jeez.
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh, jeez. Don't rile the hamsters, guys.
The hamsters are riled. Rustle all the jimmies.
This is a code red. Hamsters have been riled. I repeat, code red.
Wow, what one are we fucking on?
Okay.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Valiant's got me covered. He'll remember that statement if they ever find my body.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Summoned her?
If that's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Abducted?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She did go of her own free will.
And we can
She
prove
was
it.
guided by the will of causality.
What's the...
The
what's
will
thing
of
I need?
causality.
What's the thing I need for this? What's the bullet I need? I think I know the statement.
Why did Hyoko
Blood on the Soul's motel room
go to the
key.
music venue?
Scrap of thick paper.
Well, yeah.
I need to know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course the key makes sense,
Maybe
because
the
why would
killer
she have the
summoned
key if she
her.
didn't go over on will?
That's true.
If that's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Yeah, that does
No,
make sense.
maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
It's also the only one that
Just
like
as Sonya
even
said,
works
she
remotely
went
with
to the
that
music
statement.
venue of
I
her
was
own
like,
free will.
none of these make
So,
100% sense.
Exactly
but
as I assumed.
that one sort of does.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
She would. Yep.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
It's true.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
I agree with Sonya at least twice more than anyone else. Yeah. Sonya does talk a lot of sense. But that's just because Sonya's a good character. Besides Chiaki. Chiaki also makes a lot of sense.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Yes.
It's
And
possible.
they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have wanted to have gone that deep inside her kimono.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
What? Hang
Are
on
you
now.
saying my gut was wrong? This
I mean, yeah,
is my
kinda.
first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're wrong.
No.
Shine on,
That's
you
not the
crazy
issue.
diamond.
Shut up!
Oh,
Enough with your
jeez.
fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Rebel time. Alright, what have we got? Vigo,
I'm sorry, was that
Science,
7?
That was a lot of bullets. They're not even all on the screen right
Hiyoko
now.
was locked inside her room, right? She
Yeah.
definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
Oh god. Tap the button. Fuck. I always forget that exists.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Everyone, let me show you my stand.
I can't
Easy
back down.
diamond.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
It was.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
But
There's no
why?
reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
She fought the killer.
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Hang on.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Come on, think
There's
about
only
it.
one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Sonya's account. Sonya's account. That's what we need.
She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right?
You also
My
didn't
gut
cut.
is totally
cut the
right after all.
I know. Well, that's because I needed friggin'. Hang on. Now I know what it is.
Hold on. Try
I can, like,
remembering
try and-
Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh no, that's not conflicting. That's not.
That's not the right bullet.
I need the other
Hold
thing.
on. Try remembering Hiyoko's
Oh yeah,
body.
that
It's
is.
not the right bullet.
Her kimono was all messed up.
No,
There's
it's
only
the
one
right
reason
bullet,
her
just the
kimono
wrong
would be that
statement.
messed up.
Yeah, I thought it was
She
the right one.
fought the killer.
There it is.
Allow me to cut through those words. The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't
Twice in
able
a
to
direction, then
properly
cut the
wear
opposite direction. It does double damage. I did not know that.
I also did not know that, so Valiant actually taught me
That's
something.
that's something that I didn't know. I'll try and remember.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her.
Wow, Valiant's teaching everybody. Evidently, like.
Couldn't have better get out of this shop. I was doing my best, dang it.
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
They never mentioned it in the game ever. I didn't know it. I had no idea.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up.
Shut up, Ollie.
She fought the killer.
They're all picking on me.
Well, yeah,
She
you're
knew
the
on her own
streamer.
just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it.
All right.
I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Don't even offer that as an option. Jesus. Okay.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Stop.
Look,
We're
guys,
not
I
doing
can tell
that.
you, it's not a matter of me being smarter than her. It's because I'm literally looking at a guide of the game. I mean, I guess.
Then, the killer probably
Oh, where
couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Listen, guys, I am really smart sometimes. Just, it takes me a little bit to actually process all the information that's coming at me.
Well, we know that's bullshit.
Though
I've seen your
that
Pokemon
may
streams.
not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she
you're
would
supposed
go
to be
there,
good at
there is
Pokemon.
no way I could
am
have
good at
predicted when
Pokemon.
she would arrive.
I couldn't say that with a straight face.
That last Pokemon Sun stream makes me say otherwise.
Listen.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Wow, that's a threat.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
What?
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Wow. Everyone's throwing so much shade at each other right now.
Gundam, please stop.
So much shade.
Sometimes smart definitely describes me.
I'm noting the sometimes.
It's very true. I'm sometimes smart. Oh.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
No, we're not doing something. It's not happening. Get banned on Twitch.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
When she went
that's
to the
what it
venue
is.
by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed
Yeah.
so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yep.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Suddenly there was a witness.
Killed Hiyoko.
Man, nobody even planned to kill her.
because the killer
Does
used
that
that
make it even
coincidence
worse?
for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
Oh.
That's the reason they
Oh,
imitated
man, you
the
have
movie
4,000
to falsify the
socks?
murder sequence.
That's a lot of socks, man.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
They didn't plan on it.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
That's still unsure.
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you
I
have
know,
any
it's
ideas?
so infuriating. Nobody even was planning to kill her. It was just sort of.
It happened.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
For once, I will permit you to speak. But only once.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Oh my god. Just do it already.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Why would anyone want to kill Hiyoko? Do you even understand the line that you just said?
No, he understands. You just
I
don't
can think
understand
of-
sarcasm.
I can think of one person. I can think of one person that would really like to kill Hiyoko.
No. That's an abuse of my mod powers, and I have a sword, and I try to use it responsibly.
Poor Hiyoko.
Poor Hiyoko, said no one ever.
No one ever thought this.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
You know what I'm thinking? Do you though? Can you read my mind?
So if she faked her death, and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime
You have
scene.
no proof.
I have some proof, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure out the proof as we go.
There'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really?
Did you not pay attention to the rest of everything we said?
That's
Wow,
annoying.
Fumihiko throwing that
Guess
shade.
I should just
Yeah.
awkwardly laugh about it then.
Nice awkward laugh.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place. True. Hang on a second. So what if they were done the way we think they're done? What if it was done that way? What if Ibuki was already hanging at the point where Hiyoko was then killed? The blood would have splattered, and some of it may have got on her feet because she was hanging in the air.
Yeah.
Very strange.
But then that like contradicts everything we've already proved to say that the murders happened the other way around. So
Strange? What's strange?
it's mind games, man. It's messing with my
Yo,
mind.
welcome to the Chaos DH. DJ Siegfried.
Yo, thank you for turning up. I appreciate it, man.
Man, we have 14 viewers right now, man.
I know. It's
I'm
good
pretty sure
stuff.
that's the highest draw we've had for any of these Danganronpa streams.
She would have left footprints. Any footprints on the... Wait, what? Sorry, hello? Why weren't there any footprints
Why?
on the ladder?
I can prove it with this.
Because she walked up the ladder, there'd be footprints on that.
Ibuki used the step ladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Yeah, no, like Nagito's like
weren't?
the definition of a character I love to hate.
Yo, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Was it DJ Siegfried?
Yep,
Oh, Siegfried? No, Siegfried.
Siegfried.
I can read
Rob,
sometimes.
Rob, leave the pronunciation to me.
Listen, it's just
That's why
I don't talk
That's
too
the
good.
guys. That's the actual reason I'm here.
That's the actual reason he's here, is to pronounce everything.
Yeah, that step ladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Not at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
We did,
We did.
but we didn't see her kill herself on that video. You gotta remember that. She could
Look,
have stopped.
Chiaki is only the best wife. Look, Chiaki is only the best waifu because Ibuki is dead. And also because Hiyoko isn't in this game.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did.
God,
climb.
don't make me pick best wife out of the first two games.
I will make you pick best waifu out of the best first two games.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Like, I like Chiaki a lot, but by the end of the first game, I really liked Kyoko.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know. since he's the only one who saw that video.
It's true.
Yeah.
Comes down to the fact that I saw it and no one else did.
Mm.
Alright. It's up to me.
Hajime, I
It's
leave
always
it in
up
your
to me.
hands.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonia.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Okay. Maybe this.
What's there's a detail about the stepladder that's wrong about the stepladder we know. So, spot selection. What's wrong with it?
Well, there was blood on the one that we found. There's no blood on this one here.
I'm the ultimate psychic.
Right, I remember
That's my
now.
talent.
There was definitely something strange about that video.
I don't know. Is ultimate commentator taken?
Always do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Do it every day. Every time, man. Every time.
Gotta have one in every trial.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
Yep.
there was
Don't even get me started
right
on
the left side of the
how
step.
finicky the spot selection can be. There's an instance in a later chapter that it's really fucking finicky about about the spot.
Is it?
Yeah.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Ultimate partner, I'm cool with that.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Okay.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
It's true.
Huh.
It's true.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene.
Yeah, Jack is confirming it for me, so I'm thinking that I'm actually
Stepladder in the
remembering
video
it.
is completely
Right?
bloodless.
Yep.
That part's gonna suck.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
They were different stepladders?
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
How?
But where
Huh.
would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
Correct.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
Oh, where?
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean...
What are you two talking about?
pull it together, McCann. Figuring out the truth.
Whoa. Well, now it's time for you to put it together.
Oh god, alright.
Because once again, it's time for everybody's least favorite segment.
No. Alright. The only thing I can think
even,
of, if they're trying
even, like,
to...
even the weakest cases in this game is like just up there, just terms of quality when compared to DR1.
Yeah. If they're
Except
trying
for Rebel
to
Simpson.
insinuate that what we saw on the video was done somewhere else, that means they must have set things up to look like the venue, look like the music venue. So, if that's the case, then... Yo, King Matt, thanks for the host. We appreciate it. If that's the case, there's only one place I can think of. Because it also has to be close enough to the hospital to send the feed. Because you couldn't send it from the motel, because that was too far away. So I'm thinking it was staged in the hospital itself.
Yeah, I fully agree, Jack. Out of curiosity, what do you think is the weakest case in this game? Alright. Time for improved Hangman's Gambit. We're gonna keep stressing the improved.
Difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene. The difference is what's the difference? What difference am I going for here? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
You gotta start putting...
No. Nope. All right.
Yeah, you need to start putting in letters because we're already a minute in. We haven't found a single letter.
I'm just gonna guess. Guess time. F. It begins with F. All right.
Well...
Alright, hang on. Is it filming location? Is that the
yes,
friggin...
that is exactly it.
Is that the what? Oh my god. Alright. Got you. Jesus.
Yeah, Chapter 4 is probably the weakest one, but it's also one of the coolest, though, because 4's trial is, like, the weakest, if you ask me, but, like, everything else in Chapter 4, I love it. Like, there is a specific moment in the investigation portion for 4 that I just love. And Jack knows what it is.
Alright, now I need an I. Oh, those blow up if you leave them too long. Good to know. Now I need an N.
You're missing the N.
That's an N, I got it. And now I need a G. Oh my god. That was a friggin' car crash waiting to happen. That's a G. Now I need an L. L, come back!
L, come back!
Oh crap, everything's crashing into each other. It's a catastrophe. I need an O. I need an O. O. That's an O. Go, O.
We need a C. There's a C.
There's the C.
Yeah, Jack. Like, even though I agree,
hey.
Like, 4's trial is definitely the weakest. There is a specific moment during investigation during that chapter that is really fucking cool, and like you know what it is.
All right, the last ones we need are I, O, N. So I'm gonna keep that N. There's an I.
We need an O.
There's another N. There's an O.
I got it.
God.
Yeah, no.
For those
For
those of you that don't know, I am dyslexic, so doing spelling challenges like this is incredibly challenging for me. having to like try and figure out what a word is,
Yeah,
spell
no.
the word, and do all the crazy shit they get me to do in this thing, like, and be really fast at it. Like, it is really difficult for me. It's probably the most challenging thing, like, in terms of like a mode in this game that I have to do, is these hangman things.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, yeah, no, I definitely agree that 4's trial is definitely the weakest,
What do
and
you
probably
mean?
what makes it the weakest chapter overall, but it still does some really cool shit I love.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
Yeah, V3's Hangman's Gambit is actually good.
Oh
How's
my
the
god.
monitor supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Because it's
Then there's a
it's
possibility
challenging,
that the killer
but it's
also
also
tampered with the surveillance
but it's
camera
also
unit.
mechanically fun.
Killer also
I
tampered
agree.
with the surveillance camera unit. Would they though? The only person that I feel like could reasonably do that would be Kazuichi.
And we're gonna follow this up with the much better segment because it's time to dive.
Oh boy! All right, this one I like.
Logic Dive is so much fun. But I think it's maybe because I played V3 a little too recently. I think all I could think of is the music for the mini game that's similar to Logic Dive.
All right. Which of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper? Oh god, I was still holding the button. Oh, there's 3 options. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera. The camera.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? Oh god! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! I'm going fast, dang it! Let's go!
Oh, I like Logic Dive too. I like the
Oh god!
equivalent's music more though. It's just so catchy.
Ah, it's too fast! Alright, did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? It must have been the music venue camera.
First to the center, first to the center, first to the center, first to the center.
Yeah!
God damn it, now it's in my head again.
Oh my
I
eye.
like the V3 one too. It's just I just think Logic Dive is just
Alright, here we go.
it's just funner.
Over the ramp.
It
Yeah!
obviously just comes down to personal preference.
Question 3.
I don't hate the V3 one at all.
What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them.
Oh my-
They increased the signal. Took it with them.
Oh really? Oh really, Sharp? That's what you're gonna call me on? Like the random ass bit of the music for this thing that Rob is gonna forget by the end of the stream.
It's all coming together.
It keeps crashing during the intro.
The killer
Man,
just
that
brought
sucks.
the camera from the music video.
Dang, dude. I hope you get it fixed soon. I've heard it's a good game.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yeah, I'm. No, V3's music
At least
overall
when I
just
first discovered Ibuki's body.
2 thumbs up.
But when Hyogo's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
True.
Well, that's true, but... In order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Painted it, destroyed it, he flipped it over, he hit it. The monitor was destroyed.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Yep.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
No, because you just see a bunch of pieces.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Gotcha.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else,
Gotcha.
but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Can't tell who it is yet. I'm thinking it's someone really, like, unpredictable.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts,
Because-
it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
I still can't see any of these people having actually done this. That's the thing that gets me, right? Is I don't want to believe any of these people actually could have done this.
Bruh. Valiant showed us the image, remember? Nagito. The first suspect is always Nagito.
The first suspect is always Nagito. Also, Hiyoko generally is there as well as a suspect, but she's dead,
Yeah, but
so,
Hyoko's-
you know.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I think it was done.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it the time again?
Oh my god.
Third Hangman's Gambit in the chapter. Oh god.
There's a third. Oh my god. No. No.
Didn't we only have one in the last trial?
I feel like we did, but... Alright. Here we go again. That place inside that building. I think it's the hospital itself.
But what room?
What was the room called? It was the conference room?
Yep,
Right.
you got it right.
That was it? Alright. Okay, I don't have to worry about figuring out what it is.
I'll only tell you the word if you like guess it when you guess it, just to ease your dyslexia.
Yeah. I don't need to add any. Actually, I do, but whatever. Keep the O for now. That's going to be useful. I need...
The
I need a
O's
C.
not going to be useful for a while. Uh-oh. Nope. Yeah,
C.
you want to be careful, because you can enlarge it and make it, collide.
Con...
Or,
I need...
you need an F. Oh boy, more improved.
New and improved. Let's see that.
Yeah. But remember, like, as Barbara say, you can actually, like, you can actually have multiple, more than two letters can collide with each other, and it gets just steadily bigger and bigger.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Got you. Okay,
And it's
and it
actually
explodes
more
and takes out.
Con,
Is it on it?
you want
Yeah,
to?
it is.
Yeah, you want to launch that R? Oh, there goes the E you needed.
Yeah.
So you might as well just. Oh, here comes another E.
E. I need a N and a
There's
C.
the end.
No O. No O. C. And then the final thing I need is
Oh, so, yeah, but don't...
E.
I was reminding him. I credited you. Conference. God, with dyslexia must be like...
Seriously, I'm impressed I've done as well as I have done sometimes.
Yeah, taking that into account, I'm surprised as well. Because this game already sucks, and you're already fighting an uphill battle.
Like,
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
I've always said if it was more like traditional Hangman, well, like you just guess letters and it fills in wherever those letters are in the word, I'd probably be better at it because I'd kind of just guess it and then I'd fill in the blanks sort of thing, which is a little bit easier for me to do. But the fact that I have to do it in order is sometimes the thing that really screws me over because I'm like, particularly if the letter I need, like the first letter I need doesn't actually show up for a while. I'm like, I don't know, I can't see it.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Or
That's exactly
did
why the
it?
killer did something to make those two places
There's
resemble each other.
one more thing, that is identical though, and that is the curtain. The curtain was the same in both places. So it's very easy for the backdrop to look identical.
What that work was.
Oh my god, so many bullets.
Alright. We already know. We need the music venue
Conference
curtain.
room.
Yep. Oh, I went past it.
Music venue looked
Come
the
back.
same.
There it is.
It's a cylinder,
place
Rob. You
resembled
can
the
rotate
other?
it the other way.
Did the conference
Can
room
you?
look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
No.
Or did they make
The
some
conference
kind of
room.
set?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's looked
that.
like the conference room.
Alright, okay.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Wow. Hot fucking kettle black.
Jeez. Wow, man. Alright.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
They do,
Which
though.
place resembled
McCann.
the
So
other?
not...
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No, wrong.
Oh.
Wrong one.
Conference room looked like the music. Oh no, because the curtains were in the conference room and they added them to the music venue.
Damn
My
it.
bad. Sorry.
There's no way the
Wrong way
conference room
You can't agree
and
with
the
them.
music
You can only
venue look
refute
the
it, though.
same.
Which place resembled the other?
Actually,
Did the conference
I am
room
kind
look
of
like
curious.
the music venue?
Should
Or
we?
did the music venue look like the conference room?
There it is.
Nah.
That must be it.
Get riggedy wrecked.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Gotcha.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging
I've
at the
lost
back
count.
of the stage.
I've actually got to go back.
We'd have to go back through like all of the streams and figure it out, and I'm pretty certain the number that it is doubled purely because of fucking gravel swimsuit.
I'm not looking forward to rewatching that stream to get the damage counter. I'm not looking forward to it.
There used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident,
Look, it's hard.
it suddenly
Look.
became a plain black
Sometimes
curtain
it's hard
that
to
didn't seem
keep
be
remember
on
to
its
keep track of
side.
this and be funny at the same time. I can't do both.
That's
You gotta have
right.
one or
It's
the
so
other.
half-assed, just like Monami.
Shut up, not man.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Good comeback, Manami. job.
Solid comeback. Solid
That
comeback.
curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room?
Yeah, Jack, you.
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out,
You missed.
Oh my
You
God.
missed the glory of trial of.
there is a black light blocking
Grab a
curtain that's
swimsuit.
long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
It is.
So the killer chose the conference room
Ah, my
because they
nose.
realized the floor
Out of
match.
nowhere.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
What do you mean? Something else could make it look like the venue?
Come on, what did we
gotta-
find at the music venue?
It's got to be the candle, right? Because that dimmed the
Yeah.
light, which is why it would have looked like it, because there wasn't enough light. Don't.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange.
Like, why do that?
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
True.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Would they though?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
We blame this on the ghost of Fat Byakuya. Really?
I mean, sure, why not? Good
Why
as
would-
such as any as we have at this point.
Come on now. Byakuya didn't do it. He's dead. What's he gonna do?
Come on,
As
we
much as
barely
I'm-
knew the
Lighting
guy.
in the
As
conference
much as
room,
I'm
the
kind of
music
sad
venue
that
was so
Byakuya's
different.
dead,
They
because he
couldn't
was
be used during
he was
filming.
pretty entertaining in the first game. But
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
yeah, at the end of the day, you didn't actually see the candle in the video either.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that
Man,
much
this is
detail.
a.
Maybe they were going for that effect.
Yeah, I liked Byakuya in the first game to a point. I hated him at first, and then you grow to like him, which I think is honestly what you're supposed to do.
No. I never grew to like it. At least
Yeah.
not in the same way as I like the other characters.
I liked him come the end of it to a point.
Look, I like Byakuya in the same way that I like Yeah, Yuno's probably the best comparison.
Really? Really?
Yeah, I like her, but I hate her so much.
Wow. No, I wouldn't go that far. I actually liked his character. Like, by the end of it, I thought he was alright. And like in this game, it just solidified that more because he seemed like a lot less of an asshole in this game. But
Anyone over his
Cheap
movie.
ass
Yeah,
camera,
that's true.
It won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof
Yeah.
that evidence in the conference
Oh
room
no,
was
I know
altered,
what Jack
we
is
would have
referring
reached
to.
an answer sooner.
Yeah, Yuno from Future Diary. That was my quick dirty comparison.
yeah, from Future Diary was the one that he compared his enjoyment of Byakuya to, and I'm like, I wouldn't go there.
I would, because a lot of it is also like my enjoyment of because it's also a pretty good comparison to my enjoyment of Junko, why I like her so much.
Yeah. Also, shout out, if you enjoy Danganronpa and have not watched Future Diary, you should watch Future Diary.
Watch Future.
Would highly recommend it
Diary
to
is
anyone that
really
enjoys the themes of Danganronpa. You'll enjoy Future Diary.
Just
But
fair
it
warning.
appears the killer already covered that up.
Fair
So
warning.
I didn't
It's
find
dark.
anything when I went there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's real fucking dark. Also nobody bleeds Pepto there, so you get the
Oh no, you get the
red gore.
full red gore in that one. How long is it?
I don't know. 26 episodes?
It's an anime, so it's either 13 or 26 episodes or something like that. So
But there's no mistake. That's
oh, it's
Oh,
that
Jackson.
character.
surveillance camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
Oh my god.
The motel would have been too far. And the interior design of the movie theater.
Nope.
so
much nope. I know.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
We had no idea that he
The
was.
incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Problem. If it happened in the conference room when I saw the video live, how did they get to the music venue and get her to be hung there before I got there?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. Yuno's great. By which I mean she's horrible, but she's great.
Just
Look, I like Yuno, but I like her because she's a well-written character, but I actually just legitimately hate her as well. So
she's incredibly well-written character and is done really well, but she's a character you are supposed to hate.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
That's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
So what's the fake must have been?
Fake somewhere. That fake must have been Ibuki at the music venue.
You mean the one that's very clearly dead?
That was definitely Ibuki, and she was definitely dead. Conference room.
I see.
It's gotta be.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video
Someone.
wasn't Ibuki.
Pretending to be Ibuki.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
You can't see her hair. From that video.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Terutoru. I think
The
Terutoru is
actual time of
hilarious,
death
but
Must have been early.
I'm also basing that largely on the
Probably
fact that
around
his
midnight or dawn to
breakdown
avoid witnesses.
is one of the most glorious things ever.
Freaking Avril Lavigne.
Todd's recorded slow breakdown of Terutoru as he just slips into this thick-ass Cajun accent is hilarious.
Avril Lavigne was so hilarious to me that not only did I turn it into an alert, I also, raided with it on the end of that stream, and I still laugh at it to this day. It was so good.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way
I
it
still
happened
maintain
during
that is the
day.
best breakdown in the series so far. Avril Lavigne.
Who was it
One
that set
who
the
set
trap?
the trap was.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video.
Yeah, 888 for the
There's
alert.
only one possibility I can think of.
Yeah, that's the
If I
one.
examine that possibility thoroughly,
Guy Ferrari.
then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
I think I can figure this out. If I think hard enough.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
All right. It's time to select who you think the killer is.
Oh, really? They're just gonna throw us into selecting? It's gotta be someone who would have been in the hospital.
Well. Who's... Uh-oh.
Who's that Pokemon?
Fucking perfect.
Bravo.
Oh, was it McCann? Was it McCann? Was it? Was it you?
You're the only one! Mika, you're the killer, aren't you?
No way.
What are you talking about?
There's no way that you could have killed someone. You're like
Like I said,
the most submissive person ever. Oh my god.
Chad is losing its goddamn mind over this.
I love it.
I love how Sharp's like, there's no way! And Jack just like, kill her, kill her, kill her.
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
How is it, Akane?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In
You know
fact,
what?
The fly would probably kill her first.
That's why she wasn't a suspect for so long in my mind. Because I was like, there's no way she would kill anything ever.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
but we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Yep.
An
She
alibi?
kind of gets so simple.
Was that the
Ibuki
killer's
the killer
goal?
deserves their execution.
If no one has an alibi except for one person that has a fairly solid alibi, that means that they're the ones that have set it up to make sure that they have an alibi.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only
It's just a coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidences.
But
Not in
you're
this
the only
game.
one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also
this is
a
true.
coincidence?
Cause
Yep. And she insisted she'd go upstairs rather than back to like her cottage room.
man, Sharp is
That
like
time, you
super
said you were going
triggered
to
right
the
now.
on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
You had all the time in the world to prepare the scene for this.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the
She
movie
was
theater.
using it by rubbing her tits on you.
She was! I feel used.
And showed that to me.
And once again, I've got to credit Chelsea Lynn here, because this is the streamer that started this. I bring up once again,
I saw that
as I did
video
in
at
the
the
second
hospital
chapter, the boner lied to me. The
God
boner
damn it.
lied to me.
Why does the boner do this to me all the time, dude?
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lock.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Very much true.
So that must mean...
Wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
Jack's with me. That goddamn hair boner.
Hair boner, dude.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Yo, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Because I can't believe at all that McCann would do anything like this, like malicious. Like, I just can't. What if she had the despair disease? Because she's been the one that's been around those guys the most. What if that's what made her do it? Because I can't see her doing this at all.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
I'm wrong? You think my reasoning of trying to justify how she normally wouldn't do it is wrong? I'm trying to, like, defend her as a normal person and saying that it was all due to the influence of a disease.
Well, let's continue on and see if we...
It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Sharp, the absence of proof is proof in and of itself. Nah. Take that.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
Where's Sparky when you need him? True.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Listen, guys, don't buy it.
Do you
Don't get
still
sucked in.
believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
I know Jack hates you that much.
Jack hates you that much, that's for sure. Okay. Dude, everyone's getting up on me because they're believing her tears, but it's the truth, damn it. Fight through. Fight the boundary till you break through. Oh, dude, why do they gotta make this so hard?
Yeah, there's Jack. I hate you that much.
Can you hold on a minute?
Nagato, what's up?
Nagato.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean,
That's
I have
never
no
stopped you
place
before.
to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Just say
Spit it out!
What are you saying?
Believing her tits.
There's definitely no way I can overlook the killer
There's-
this time.
There's such a thing as too big in this game.
There's no such thing as two big titties.
My thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Only Sakura's are too big. This is the question. Is it even possible for titties to be too big? Questions you ask yourself, man. The great philosophical questions that you don't know the answer to.
You're right. No one is attracted to Sakura's boobs. They're all attracted to her muscles.
Muscles.
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it.
Come on then, Nagito. Out with it.
Kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Thanks for that, Monokuma.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Uh,
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right?
yeah.
There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Alright. True.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
That's true. But that's because it stocks everything you could ever need for anything, including committing murder.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
Okay.
Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Oh.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope,
Yeah.
and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
It's true. So that end, like the mid part, shouldn't be damaged at all.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Wow.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Mew. It's gonna be so long before we even get
I've been
I even get a
listening to you for a
chance to
while,
talk about
and it
Mew.
sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
He did try and throw us away from the rope.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Nagito! Stop. We're all here trying to figure out the truth, and you're there concealing evidence.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Monokuma, I demand that
And
Nagito be
then
cleared with this obstruction of justice. Yeah, yeah, maybe let's refrain from talking about V3 characters for a while until we actually get to V3.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
What do you mean?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Okay.
She was strangled to death.
basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was
yeah.
from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because someone
Did
told
he
us
fall for
it
someone's
was
lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Someone be lying.
Ibuki
Why
didn't
the
die from hanging.
Die from hanging.
She was strangled to death.
Strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Okay, well,
Though
let's say this
hanging
way.
and strangling seem
You
similar,
definitely
they're
have the
very
right
different.
bullet.
I
The
figured
scars
that
they
much.
leave would look different too.
They look different.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be.
Why the fuck you lying?
That's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
We have. I don't like it.
Because who told us that it was definitely a hanging?
Frickin' McCam. God damn it, we trusted you! We trusted you.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikai?
A complete lie.
That is... well...
Care to explain yourself?
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Yep. Someone with your expertise, you know,
You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
being the ultimate nurse, would have easily been able to identify the difference between friggin' being hung and being strangled with a rope.
Excuse me, I'm gonna have a nice refreshing bottle of Sharp's Tears.
So I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Really?
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
Guys, don't.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Goddamn nurses. Never trust them again.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area
Rob,
could lead
Sharp's
to a
gonna give us
mistake.
10,000 bits if we stop this now.
I can't! I've gotta go on! Show must go on!
Mikon nursed me till I got
I don't even want to hear it anymore.
There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Yup.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
Like, I can't even believe that she would plan it, though.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
How are you gonna do that, Sharp?
Also, Ollie's right. That's not a threat.
We got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
Hmm.
I see. You guys are kind.
We are, but we should also look at this in a very factual manner and not let emotions influence our decisions.
Well, if that's
'Cause
the choice
then we make
everyone
the
makes,
wrong decisions.
the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Uh-oh.
Don't start on hope,
You're
please.
friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
She'll do it.
I'm really not the killer.
Sonya's bland? Get out of here. Sonya's the best. She's not the best,
Get out.
but she's second best.
She's not the...
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Hmm.
Is that really true?
I disagree.
Stop it already! That's enough!
Your feelings say Ibuki's killer must be executed.
I agree. That's also what my feelings say.
Wow.
I can't stop.
I can't
Can't
stop, won't stop.
I love how we both went the exact same direction with that joke.
Yep.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
We need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
Oh, Matt, you've opened up a can of worms you probably shouldn't have opened up.
Wow, Matt. Controversial as hell. Wow. Alright, Matt. Now you've got to tell us. I'm curious. Who's top three? Who's top three, Matt? I want to know.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Correct. Yeah.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe.
Mahiru, Chiaki, and Monomi? Monomi doesn't count. Get out of here. Jesus. You're crazy, man. I'll give you Miharu and Chiaki, though. Miharu's, like, probably, like, third for me. And Chiaki's, like, number one. And then Sonya's probably, like, two.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you don't get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Is this a fucking philosophy
without doubt
lesson or something?
It's simply a lie.
Philosophy lesson by Best Girl. I'm okay with this.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Peko I have not forgiven for killing. What's a Miharu. I have not forgiven Peko. I probably won't ever forgive Peko.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
McCann?
Uh-oh.
Did we flip a switch?
Guys,
Ah,
it's
so
time.
You're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Are you okay?
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses discover why it's not really your fault.
Oh my god.
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Oh my god. She's cracked.
Yep.
She's gone. We've lost her.
Hey, Mika.
Holy balls.
Uh-oh. Jack's about to go real talk.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away.
Yeah, Jack actually likes her more when she completely goes off her rocker.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
That's great. Wow. You see, the thing is, McCann, the reason you forgive yourself right away is that's the only way you can justify your actions to yourself.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Because you freaking killed someone.
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
Well said, Nagato.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
What?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends.
Okay.
But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends.
Yeah.
What did I do? You killed 2 people!
That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end.
It's true.
So we can finally break these chains of despair.
Alright.
Break the chains of despair.
But you can never break the chain, dude.
Anytime.
I was like, I'd leave for a sec. She's gone full psych. She's gone full, you know.
It's fucking gone. Alright.
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it?
Can you prove it?
Prove it.
Prove it?
Prove it.
Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
You're the only one that could have done it.
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
There's no other way it could have been done.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong!
Show her proof. The proof is her penis. What?
What? Excuse me?
I'm sorry. That was my sorry attempt at a Dr. Horrible reference.
Oh my god.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Very much so.
I'm not the killer! I never filmed
I love it when the chat catches up, just like, what? I heard you would tell something I've done with
finally
this.
started
What?
arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
I've got to find her hole. I don't know if I want to do that.
So, I'm going
I suppose
to
someone's gotta do it.
once again.
Find the hole.
Find the hole, man. Find the hole. Can you find the hole? Point where you think the hole is. I've lost it. You've lost me, guys. I'm gone. Oh.
I mean, technically, we're within Twitch's,
I haven't done anything wrong yet, so we're all good.
yet. Keyword, yet. Alright. What's the raid message, Jack? What's the raid message? Because I think we will raid tonight. Just... Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you this right now. You have to memorize a bullet.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
And remember, that's whole
Could have
wide.
filmed that
There it
video.
is.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Bag on the head.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Hospital
Or
gown.
could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Hospital slippers.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
Yeah, I like Mikan's
You could
voice
tell her
so
body
much better
type
when
by
she's
the
in this
hospital
state
gown.
because it's not nearly as annoying.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh my god.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I'm listening.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Got you. I
Have you
have
figured
to
out what you're supposed to memorize?
memorize a statement and throw it at the last thing that freaking Chiaki said, right?
No.
No?
Reverse it, actually.
Throw Chiaki's statement at one of the things. Got you. Yeah, that
Yeah,
also makes
because what?
sense.
Because the killer's mistake. What is the one thing only you and the killer could possibly know about that video?
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
You can see
Is the
that from the
hospital
video.
gown she was wearing suspicious?
Hospital
Or could it
gown,
be the hospital slippers she had on?
hospital slippers.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Wait.
I think you've just figured it out.
So please forgive me already!
How would
Hajime, pay close attention
you
and listen
know
well.
what the
You're
camera
the only
angle
one who
is?
can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, I didn't
Wow,
fucking
yeah.
memorize it. I
Yeah,
don't think
because
it
I think
actually
you can
worked.
you can memorize it between
We can't think
without
of anybody who could have
shooting
filmed
down
that.
white noise. I
Is
believe.
the hemp bag
That's
is
fine.
the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's
There we go.
mistake.
We got it this time. I also know where it goes, I think.
Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hot just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Boom!
Shoot through that contradiction.
It's not wrong, Sharp. It's not wrong.
Mikan.
Run!
committed a
Flinch!
major
Run away!
Mistake?
Just don't put it in the wrong hole, Rob.
Don't worry, guys. I found the hole.
As I said before many times,
I
I'm
exposed
the
it.
one who saw that video.
Now everyone knows where it is.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Nope.
I never said it was poison. get wrecked.
So how can you?
He's deep in despair.
No.
Take anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself.
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me!
Huh? 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 Huh?
Are you okay?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, we fucking lost her.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
What?
That's
Where is
not
this
it.
going? Where is this going? I don't know.
I mean, it's impossible.
Why?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki
404
was wearing when
error.
she died?
404.
Try remembering the tote bag instead.
Mikan.exe is crashed. Please restart.
Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
Oh,
That tote
I
bag.
think we broke her.
Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Yeah.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
What do you? We care about that. God damn it.
Mikan.exe is error.
Did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we're gonna go with that
Too,
angle, are
didn't
we?
you?
I already know
You
this
remember
one.
you saw me
You're clutching at
challenge,
straws,
right?
McCann. You ain't got nothing left to lean back on.
Time to delete just a Mikan 32.
Oh my god.
I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the
Jesus
movie
fucking
theater
Christ,
at the
Jack. Why do you have
same
so many
time?
socks?
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
No, McCann.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
Incorrect.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Yep.
I think it's almost
Then you're gonna forgive
time.
me?
I won't stop until you forgive me!
Nope.
Excuse me, I gotta warm up real quick. Long time no see. Well, not really.
Oh god, no, Soul's back. Jigsaw, leave me alone.
It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time.
Okay.
Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the B button. Below the temple marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you need one bullet to destroy one remark.
Okay.
When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the B button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the X button to reload. Dot. It's like locking on. Press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Sorry, hold on, I'm losing it. Controls are the same as the B button. Mash the tempo marker either by pressing the X button The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo.
Gosh, you.
If you get the timing wrong when you press the X button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful.
Okay.
Also, your ammo is completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time.
Well, that's good to know.
If your difficulty is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess it's a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one.
Oh my gosh.
That should be all the explanations for the class trial. The rest is up to you to overcome.
Thank you, Jigsaw.
You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for.
Is that the death of the guilty?
True despair.
Oh, jeez.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
That saw voice gets me every friggin' time.
I'm sad that now I have to retire the retire tutorial saw voice.
I know. Oh.
That's
Alright.
why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
But it happened.
Well now, so now we need to
She lost it for good?
hurry up so I can bring back old tutorial saw voice, because that's become a thing.
Will you forgive me?
I don't know how this has become a thing, but it's become a thing.
It's all your fault.
You're gonna forgive me, right?
I know it is. And quite honestly, it's one of the most things I love. It's one of my favorite things I've come about.
I just love the idea that like it's all this entire game, it's all Jigsaw. Monokuma is Jigsaw. Like it's all this is the next Saw film, guys.
Alright,
Oh,
it's time.
oh boy.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me?
Oh, I had 0 stock. Fuck, I've already forgotten.
Draw on me.
That one.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Do anything you want.
Sharp is doing his best to sabotage this.
Forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me?
Uh-oh.
Please, draw on me.
Here we go again.
Oh my god! Stop!
Come on, what is it?
Two places at the same time.
This is the end.
Shut up!
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Oh my god. Thank you for all the bits, Sharp. Oh my god.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please,
Yeah.
just stop making desperate
wrecked.
excuses.
Yeah, McCann.
Bone the meat on.
Why?
Put the meat on. Oh, Sharp. See, this is what happens. You can't pervert justice. Justice is impenetrable, dude. Justice always has its way.
Her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Danganronpa 2 Desperate Struggle? No, wait, that's No More Heroes. Also, I feel as though it should be noted that because of Sharp's distraction, we have passed the big goal!
We've passed the big goal! Holy balls, Sharp. Thank you so much. And you, Jack, and everyone else that gave any bits. But I think it was just Sharp and Jack.
Pretty much Sharp and Jack.
Thank you guys so much.
I know.
I
haven't
appreciate
done
it so much.
So I definitely know I wasn't part of this particular big goal.
That's fine. That's insane. You guys are all insane. You're so generous. I appreciate it so much. Right, let's see if we can figure out this.
It's already over.
It's over, Beacon.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Jeez. Closing arguments. Let's go. Alright, what I saw on the monitor was... Yeah, one. What did the killer do after the broadcast?
What? No, that makes
What was I even
sense.
doing? What was I even doing there? That's not even a thing. I forget that, like, there's dummy ones in this. It's not everything is a thing. There's him before...
So small clue, the killer left.
That'll be this. Yeah. Put it back to normal after destroying it. Wait, what? No, that's not anything, I don't think. How's the real door? How's the real locked room created? Nothing to do with these. We all come in, see the body. Wait. Oh, I can't go any
that
farther.
that first panel goes a little further earlier on in the comic.
Does
Because what did they do after the broadcast?
hang on. Wait.
They obviously took the handbag off.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Alright.
Because yeah, this is actually one of the easier ones because there's not a lot of panels for this
There's
one.
not. The body was hidden before. Yeah, that one. Put it back to normal after destroying it. That'd be what's left of the surveillance camera unit.
I'm sorry. Do you not want me to help Rob prove that Mikan is a fucking murderer?
How is the locker room created with super glue? Well, it's not necessarily super glue, but it's glue.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Wow, this really was a short one.
The key
Last
to
one we
this
did was so
incident
long.
is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead
Sharp
of the
is in
scheduled time.
so much despair right now.
Sharp. You can't fight the truth, man.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Yep.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place.
It was all together.
The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. Then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact,
jeez.
the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys.
I'm wondering how bad the punishment's gonna be this time.
That was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick.
Jeez.
First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars.
Matt, do you feed off despair?
I know, I feed off despair.
What?
When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice
Oh,
anything strange.
despair
about
is
that.
so delicious sharp.
I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
You know, the only thing I feel about this is I feel like McCann killing Hiyoko was completely justified.
Yeah.
Because of all the shit she's put her through the entire thing.
Yeah. It still doesn't. It still doesn't make up for killing Ibuki
Next,
though.
the killer
It
destroyed
doesn't.
the surveillance
It
camera
doesn't
that was
make up for
used in the
killing
conference room.
Ibuki. Pizza.
After destroying it,
Pizza.
they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks in the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing
This
that the
game
music
confuses
venue
you
was locked
some
from the inside.
hologram.
I'm not surprised.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko.
No, this
They
game
helped
is
us
very
force
logical.
open
It
the
runs
music
on its
venue
own
door,
logic.
despite the fact that
Dungeon
they
logic.
personally sealed it.
Yo, look at Fuyuhiko's pose when he busts the door open.
They made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Hinoko.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
I love the touch of like the monitor line going through that.
Yeah. She's crazy. She's lost it.
Whoa! now
my
she's
God.
laughing?
She is.
It's been such a long time.
All right, guys. Since we're nearing the end, and we will eventually be raiding Mr. Jepson, I need you guys to start agreeing on a raid message.
Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Oh, I'm having Juko flashbacks and not in the
What has
best
happened
and
to
not in the
you?
good way.
I know.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Go on then. You gonna explain everything to us, Monokuma?
Sure.
How bad did I do this
First,
time?
results.
Yeah, it's fairly good. It's a solid B. Solid B.
That 51's probably from the second Hangman game, but the one you were really fucking up on.
Yeah. There's some weaker points there, but
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
I like the idea of going, hey kids, can you find the right hole?
Now then,
Do a proper, like,
please pull
Dora the
lever in front
Explorer
of you
thing.
and cast your vote. chosen as the Blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hashtag Sharp's tears. I kind of like that.
Hashtag Sharp's tears. Oh boy, here we go. Bone time. Let's go.
Guilty. All rise. Nah, that's true. It's got to do with the hole.
Correct.
Damn it.
Josh would love that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
I won't forgive you.
She did, Akane. She's lost it, guys. Don't even try.
What's going on?
I'm not even sure if she could justify or reason anything anymore.
Hey.
Yeah, she's gone like complete mental.
Hey,
She might have caught it too. The despair disease.
What?
Okay. Her expression was full of despair. Oh. But how did it manifest in her?
what?
Yeah, this is actually relevant. Because there's a detail.
Oh my god. She was running a high fever as well.
It cannot be.
Perhaps. See?
Wow. Jesus.
Jeez.
Oh
I don't
my
know,
god.
so what's the thing, guys? Hashtag fill the hole.
Isn't that right?
Ultimate despair. Is she like the essence of Junko?
Impossible.
Oh my god. Nagito's all over this. Like, he's like,
Oh?
okay, well, do you want to explain them?
Huh?
Hashtag fill the hole.
Hashtag fill the hole.
No, that's too long for a good raid message. Raid messages have got to be
Was for
about
the
to be
sake
quick
of my
and
beloved.
sharpy. Snappy. Snappy is what I meant to say.
Huh?
Who's they?
Hashtag Sharp's hole.
Oh my god.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
What are you talking
never
about?
hated me.
Again?
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
Excuse me?
They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Did Sharp die? Is that why you kill people? Because Sharp died? Is that...
This is my reciprocation.
Hashtag fill the hole. I think we're going with hashtag fill the hole for Raid.
It's love.
Oh god. Oh, this also gives me a big note, but also primarily because of other I'm not sure I should allow that.
McCann feels.
Nah, I'll allow it.
McCann feels.
Well,
Oh my god. I'm.
how amazing.
Who is it that she's in love with?
But yeah, this revelation also gives me a bunch of big old nopes, Jack, but that's primarily because of
This is...
side material.
What? The disease made her remember memories of...
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
But... such despair.
Such despair.
No. She wouldn't have remembered before the disease came into it.
Hmm?
What? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it's everyone's fault you timed out like this. That's not how that works, McCann. But who... Was it... Wait,
Don't fuck with me!
was it... Is this
Yep.
what McCann really
Yep,
was
I
like?
fully accept blame.
There's no way, right? This isn't really you, this is just that stupid disease. But the disease went away, so this is actually you.
Huh.
Okay,
You serious?
what do you know? It's also the organization known as Future Foundation?
I was wondering when this would once this starts showing up.
It's the door. The fucking door.
Hey,
They're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad. You...
What? You are members?
I am Monokuma!
Okay. Don't copy his laugh, McCann. Jesus. Oh my god. She must already know. We do care about
Oh,
the
you dick!
You ass! Oh my god.
Of course not.
Oh, hell no!
Tell us everything you know, god damn it. Why was the first thing you did kill someone?
Uh-oh.
When the countdown ends? What do you mean? Oh. You even know what that's all about? Oh my god.
That is...
The past? She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just your past self who lost her school memories.
Oh?
Really? That's because your present self killed someone.
Well... Do you understand?
Yeah, I suppose. Losing your memories is kind of like losing your own identity.
Hey. Hey, hey!
They were
Oh, yeah, it is.
Damn it!
Why don't you just tell us now?
Oh?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Why? It is too much.
Now
I
then,
honestly didn't think she could hurt a
very special
fly.
punishment.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
But who was it?
I
wanna
can
know who it
finally
was.
see them.
But who was phone?
Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Y'all ready?
Sharp's not.
Here it comes. Oh my god. I don't know what this one's gonna be like, but it's probably gonna be bad.
This one's just kind of weird.
Bye bye ouchies. What?
I told you this one is really fucking weird.
It's not even right. What the hell?
Mikon's blasting off again!
That was honestly surprisingly tame.
Uh-huh.
Considering like the other ones we've had. It's honestly surprisingly tame.
I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Well, that's one way to get fisted. Oh, good one, Matt. Oh my god. It's an interesting execution, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it wasn't a cock rocket. Ollie. It was a fist rocket.
It wasn't a cock
Right.
rocket. It wasn't that bad. Jeez. No, it was a giant fist. Until you realize, yeah, she probably suffocated in space and stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Let me ask.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
It does matter, Nagato. It matters because it's how we would remember her.
What?
Isn't that right?
Alright. Everyone chin up.
The traitor is Brandon. The traitor's always been Brandon.
Wow.
Damn it!
Wrong.
McCann's not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. Oh my god. The traitor's still alive, guys. I thought it was Fat Togami all along. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't Byakuya. Byakuya wasn't the traitor. Who is it then? Who's the goddamn traitor? Am I the traitor? Is it me you're looking for? Can I be a traitor if I don't know I'm a traitor? Is that my skill? Am I the ultimate traitor?
You fiend.
Phew.
What?
Hey. Hey,
Life does have its ups and downs.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
An event? An old friend will be waiting there? Who do you... What? Excuse me?
Huh?
Nekomaru?
Hey.
Does he even know what's been going on?
Alright, guys.
So just as I thought.
It's time to see Nekomaru again.
However,
I'm glad he's okay.
Fine.
Sharp, I'm not sure Rob's ever gonna give up on Danganronpa. He likes the despair it brings him.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Obviously you do, because you chose to do this one.
No. No more despair. Don't worry. Let's all go greet Nekomaru. That's a great idea. Let's see. Make sure he's okay. Inform him. Jeez.
All right.
Let's make it a bounce.
Make sure he's okay.
Uh-oh.
What did you have to say, Monokuma?
Unbelievable.
What does that mean? What did you do to Nekomaru, Monokuma? What did you do to him?
No way!
Monokuma. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What did you do, Bear?
What's
You thought
this?
you could sneak that bear pun under the radar. I caught that.
I caught it. I chose not to react. I'm better than that.
I'm not.
What did he do to Nekomaru?
What did he do?
All right.
Alright everyone, let's go. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Listen,
Alright, guys. For those watching this blind, if you weren't confused before,
Hey, hey!
He's nowhere. He's not even here.
Damn it!
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Yeah.
could it be?
mm-hmm.
What?
What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Nekomaru?
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body?
What?
This is nothing!
What?
No, it doesn't. I can confirm that it doesn't.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nekomaru! You're a robot!
Nekomaru's a robot now.
What the hell? Nekomaru's a robot!
Everyone, please welcome Mekamaru Nidai.
Nekomaru! Nekomaru! What did they do to you?
End chapter, end chapter, end chapter, end.
Nekomaru!
Mekamaru and his grilled chin. Nope.
Oh my god.
No, Marion, he wasn't a robot before. I told you.
No.
If
He was an ordinary human being. Well, I say ordinary.
he was muscular, he was super buff 10.
He was buff NCS before. He had a kind heart. He
And he
made a
loved
lot
the
of
shit.
toilet humor. Oh my god.
You've obtained a present, nurse's apron.
Oh yes, we'll save.
All right.
And that, my friends, will be the end of
So I
this
think
stream.
we've decided we are rating Jefferson with Fill the Hole.
Are we rating with Phil? I don't know. I like the idea of doing like the slightly longer version, but
I don't know. I maintain that raid messages need to be like super snappy.
no, man. We've got a few guys to here to spam it, so we should be good. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat for everyone,
Yeah.
so we know what the raid message is.
Because we're gonna go full like Dora the
I don't
Explorer
know,
with this.
No, it's gotta have to do something with holes.
Gotta have
that
something
was
to
the
do with
thing
holes.
frame.
Also, I don't want to spoil like stuff if people.
Yeah,
That's right. If you happen to be sub, add the emote.
Don't worry, he won't forget to save. I'll make sure he does.
Don't worry about it.
Full Dora.
Full Dora. We're gonna go with, hey kids, can you find the hole? Oh my god. Okay, with that all said, I would encourage you to follow on with the raid. We're gonna raid Josh Jepson. If you haven't followed the stream, please consider doing so. We're going to be doing Danganronpa all the way through. I'm also doing a bunch of Pokemon stuff at the moment and other things that take my fancy. So,
And if you want to keep up with news, follow on Twitter or the Discord, which I've just dropped for you guys in the chat. Feel free to join.
You can join the Discord. Anyone is able to join the Discord. Sort of thing.
We want to get the activity in this Discord up, so please come join.
So everyone prepare to raid, and we'll catch you all in the next stream.